This video is to simply remind you of the effect that frequencies have on you. Radiation comes in different forms. When you're exposed to the microwave radiation, this has a definite impact on your cells within your body, how you operate. There's cellular damage taking place to your body because of how this infrastructure works. And this infrastructure doesn't seem to want to go away. At one point, we had copper rods, we had golden rods. We were operating at a higher frequency. I'm making this video because I work inside this building that's right in front of me, and there are microwaves going off. There are radio waves from the music that's playing. It's very low frequency. EMF waves. It's all extremely low frequency, and what this does is it damages your organs. It damages you from the inside out. You don't even realize it. People don't realize that it's damaging you. That's why I'm making these videos as information. It's informational, educational. This is the real education. It's raining out. You know, during the summer, I notice it's very hot, very few clouds out in the sky. But it seems like they have a program set up. So during the fall, they come out with the cloud program to make it colder. During the summer, it's very hot. And what they do in the summer is they have the air conditioners going off all night, all day, all the time. And that's their program to counteract the heat. There's always some kind of problem going on. And then in the winter, it's freezing cold. But it wasn't raining like this at all in the summer. But there's always some kind of problems, what I'm saying. And the only solution is to use your mind, build and structure. You gotta unite with others who think like you, or else you're gonna be stuck inside of a building with people using microwaves like I am, radios going off, like these are EMF waves. You gotta be aware of how to counteract them, or else it's gonna damage you from the inside out. If you use copper, if you use certain crystals, it can help you. But at the same time, there's only so much that it's going to do. You have to clean these crystals. You got to maintain it. There's a lot of maintenance that goes into this, and there's been a lot of damage. It makes me think about how these programs were set up, and how this whole realm was infiltrated. And got to be aware of it. And if you're resonating with this message, that means something, because I feel like I'm here for a reason, or else I wouldn't be constantly exposed to this and coming across the same situations and seeing the same exact things. And I had to step out and make this video because this is the real spiritual war. It's frequencies that you can't even see. It's chemicals also. It's all interconnected. The chemicals that people use, that's in the food, this is nonstop. And you have no idea how old it gets when you just repeat the same things. Like, yeah, there are chemicals in the food. There's 5G technology. There's chemtrails. There's they're spraying us, and there's microwaves. There's radio waves, and it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to unite an actual group to actually put an end to this, and because destruction needs to happen before a rebuilding, before something better can come. And those who want to keep this, it's going to be a lot of disappointment. It's going to be heartbreak, because they want to keep this system going and operating as long as they possibly can. And they're not aware, that they're not thinking like this. They're not operating like this, how I'm thinking right now. And I've learned this from others. I didn't learn this in school. In school, it's the same low frequencies. These screens, these televisions that you're seeing, they're getting inside you. The air conditioning, the air quality. This is not allowing your brain, your mind to expand, your entire body. It's damaging. It's extremely damaging. The doctors, they know this. The whole medical industry, they're aware of it. This is what I've been talking about since I pretty much woke up 2020, maybe, and even before then a little bit, but I'm telling you, they want to brainwash you, and they don't want you questioning why you're feeling sick. They just want you to go and take the prescriptions. But the whole point of this right here is frequencies. The microwaves. If you're just sitting inside and if you're just around a microwave, it's one thing to heat up food in a microwave. You're nuking the food. You're taking out the beneficial properties of whatever that food is. And it's been a lot of damage. The reason I'm making it is because it damages the body, and it's essential to be aware of it. It's quite insane. It's quite crazy how this is going on, and I'm around a whole group of people. Yes, they're older. They're probably not going to understand it in this lifetime. They may not be meant to. They're here to experience something else, and I know what I'm meant to do in my purpose. So that's why I don't hate them. I'm not showing any animosity towards them, because that's part of their holography. That's what they're here to do. They're not gonna evolve past the microwave or all these other things. They're gonna keep on doing it over and over, and they're not gonna tap into the copper and the crystals that can heal them. It's not part of this infrastructure. You don't walk outside and see copper rods and golden rods. The way that it rains, it's very unnatural. There can be natural clouds that give you water, and give you fresh rain. This is not fresh rain. Like I just know, you can feel and you can sense this rain. It's contaminated, it's toxic, and it's gonna damage you from the inside out. So make sure you're aware of that. And they don't want, if this wouldn't work, I wouldn't be able to make these videos if there was a big following here and it went more mainstream. Eventually, this whole message that I'm trying to give out, it will pay off. I've gone through many struggles, and I'm never gonna stop, because yes, there's been damage, and we've been around these low frequencies, and we're dealing with this whole system of how the infrastructure is set up. But I will win. It's not just me that will win. It's anyone who's seeking a higher frequency to see the realm healed, and a higher mindset. The way that you think is a program. There is this way of operating, and I had to simply make this video. So that's all I can share for right now.